Please be advised of the disclaimers.
Hey, welcome back to my channel. It's Sai with Pinnacle Trading here. So we traded AAL, that's American Airlines stock, for about 43% return on just the stocks. That's not even the options, it's the stock itself. So we caught it on the dip, played it on the run up, and then on the second drop, we played it back again. So I'll jump into that. But for now, if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I do a lot of stock trading, investing videos and tips. So let's jump into it. So let's jump into the stock first. So AAL, we see right now is at around 12 right now. But if we go back a little bit, look at the 30-day chart, we can see that it dipped all the way down to about 8.25. And if we zoom out a little bit more, we can see that it dropped all the way from about 30, 35 back in August, and it started moving sideways. And then once we had the market correction, it came down all the way to about 8.25. So being that once it came down to the drop, we were looking to go long on that one because it was very oversold and we're looking for long-term investment. So being that, we got an initial trade, I alerted it at about 9.98. There it is. That was on May 19th, 9.98. So before we jump into the trade itself, let's look at why I was looking to go long on this one. So being that the coronavirus hit and we saw the airlines, cruise lines, all these travel stocks and all of the companies take a hit due to the decrease in travel, people buying tickets, etc., their cancellations, we saw a big drop. So when this dropped from about 35, let's say 30 pre-correction, all the way down below 10, I saw that if it were to reverse from 10 to 30, that's about a 300% ROI or return on investment. So that's 300% return. That's a potential right there. So I saw limited downside risk, and I saw 3-to-1 favor. So let's say this went to 0, which, obviously it didn't, but we just want to look at worst case scenario. If we bought it at 10 and it went down, we would be losing about a $10 move there. But if it went up to 30, we're looking at about a 300% return. That's the type of plays we look for. We look for limited downside and we look for a huge upside potential. It's not always that way. It might be a 1-to-1 return, but we usually look for 1-to-2, 1-to-3, 1-to-4 returns. That means we're risking $1 to make $4. So on this one, it came down right below 10, and I saw that it was bottoming out over here. Why do I say that? Because I see our side all the way right here. It's oversold, moving sideways, making quick run-ups, but not really doing anything. But as soon as it curls over that 9 EMA and holds that level and starts getting over this 50 SMA area, that's where I was looking to go long. So right here, I saw low at 8.25, and as soon as it started heading over 10 and held that 10 area, I was looking to go long. So that's why my initial alert was at that 9.98. It dropped to about 9.5 or so after, and then the next day it just ran up. It just shot up right there. So that was a quick trade. So initially we got in on that one at 9.98, added a little bit if you did, but I'm just gonna leave it at that as entry. And then it came up to about 10.75, which was already a 7.5% return, and became 10%, and then went all the way to about 12.5. So that's a 25% return on that one in just less than a week. I believe this was 4 or 5 days on that trade. And the next one we entered on the dip at 10.4, and it ran up today to all the way over 12.2. So we took profits slowly. So we enter, we scale into the trade, and we exit out of the trade as well. So that's some really good tips to follow. So got in May 19th at 9.98. And the top was about 12.5 on that one. That was about 25% return, a little bit more. And this one, 29th May, which was just a few days ago. And we got out all of it today, June 3rd. So entered at 10.4, got out at 12.2, which is about 17% return. All total, it's about 43% return. So that's where I called it out in the long-term investing alerts in the chat room. If you're not already a part of it, you can join for free with the link in the description below. So going back into this one, I was also looking at the Fibonacci chart. So being that it dropped all the way from about 30 down to about 10s, as soon as I saw this base set right below 10, so they usually like to flush it below the whole number, that's where we see the big guys buying up cheap shares, a lot of people buying in. And that's where I saw the big volume bars come in As soon as it got over 10 and held this level right here that I'm showing right here, and we saw a break over that 50 SMA and held that 90 EMA, see the volume come in, that's where I was looking to go long. So I'm still holding this in my long-term portfolio because I see this easily doubling up to 20 once things get back to normal and we see more travel come back in, people buying more tickets, traveling resumes, airline companies go back to normal. I easily see this going back to about 15 to 20 within a month or two, maybe even sooner. So I'm holding this for long term from the 10, a little bit below, but this was just a quick trade on that one. So hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to learn how to trade these, or if you want to join the chat room, you can join it with the link in the description of the video, or you can head over to pinnacletrading.us and click that join now for free button right there. If you're interested in learning all these chart scripts that I showed you, how to find these setups yourself, or how to trade them properly, where to get in, exit, and things like that, make sure to grab that course that I offer. So right now, I'll offer a 20% off if you send me a message in the chat room. Just mention the course and the 120% off the course, and I'll offer you that. So this course covers everything from stock market education, trading, investing, and some of my secrets that I've used over the years, what I've learned, bundled everything into one. So that's one-time payment, one single course for everything, and it's constantly updated. I do live streams every few weeks with the team to go over new strategies and go over free trades as well. So if you're interested in that, that's something that I'll offer. So hope you enjoyed the video, and make sure to hit that subscribe button and the like button if you liked the video.